Welcome everybody, my name is Pam and I am the group exercise coordinator for the Dundee Township Park District. And I'm going to be doing a Tabata class for you today. Tabata, 20 seconds, full body exercise, followed by a 10-second rest. 20 on, 10 off. We're going to do that 4 times and then we're going to do an upper body resistance and a lower body resistance. So for today's class, all you're really going to need is a mat. If you want to add some weights, you can bring those out as well. I'll be doing without weights, but remember, this is all about you and you do things to your level. I'm going to be timing myself on my phone to make sure that we're at 20 seconds and 10 seconds, because sometimes I get a little bit lost in the movements. As some of my class knows, I consider some of these movements happy movements, so I just get kind of lost. So I'm going to use my phone so that I can make sure that I'm keeping on track. So we're going to start out with a warm-up. We want to have those feet nice and wide. We're going to breathe in deeply, ready, and inhale up. And reach. Press through those heels. Squeeze those glutes. Up. And march it wide. March. So here we're keeping a wide stance. And we're rolling those hips. Heels down with every single step. Bring the legs in. Knees up. Heels are down. And let's go wide again. Nice and wide. Roll those hips, warming up the small of the back. Getting the legs back in. One more time. Take it wide. And bring it in. And knees up. Press, press. Squeezing your shoulder blades as you pull those elbows back. Elbows about shoulder height, pressing forward with those palms. Let's take those arms overhead. Reach, reach. And 2 times each, right here. Here's 2 and 2. Now let's squat. Down, down. So when you're squatting, you want to make sure those heels are pressing into the floor. You're pushing your butt back, knees over those ankles as much as possible. And 2. One leg go back. Lunge it. So here, we start keeping those feet hip width apart. Back toes face forward. Back heel is up. Front heel is over your ankle. Press through that front heel. And switch sides. Palms face back. Lift those hands as high as you can. Back toe face forward. 4 more right here. 4, 3, and hamstring curls. Elbows at your sides, heels up behind you. Open those arms. Again, squeeze the shoulder blades. And arms out to the sides, overhead. Pull down. Heels up behind those thighs. Elbows at your sides, at your ribs. Step and touch. Elbows tight. Triceps, push. Press. One more time across. Press. Arm goes overhead. Reach. Around the front. Open up through those shoulder blades. March it wide. Bring the legs in. We're taking those legs big to the front. Lift, lift. 4, 3. Lean forward. backward, cross one ankle at the opposite knee, and forward, backward, cross, again, forward, backward, cross, forward, backward, press. One more time each side, making sure those hips are open. Good balance, keeping that core nice and tight. And forward, backward, and cross. Excellent. All right, we're ready for our first Tabata. And our first Tabata, if you have a mat, I'd like you to use that because it's always good to have an object. So again, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're gonna be doing a hopscotch across the mat, across the mat. And ready, go. So in Tabata, you want to make sure that your range of motion is as wide, as long, as high as you can get it. So we're going side to side across the mat. Use those arms, rest. Now we have our 10 seconds rest, and then we'll go back to those hopscotch. Are you ready? And go. So again, if you want to intensify, go along your mat, forward, back, reach with those arms. Make sure your heels are coming down every single step. And rest. Okay, we got two more of those. How you feeling so far? All right, here we go. Again, you can stay in place and you don't even have to go fast. Whatever's good for you, you take it to your level. And rest. Okay, we got one more. We can do it, folks. We can do it. And go. Side to side. Push with those feet. Reach with those arms. Reach. And rest. All right, so our first upper body. Again, we're gonna use our mat and getting into a downward dog position. Arms up, come down. So your hips are up. Try to get your heels as flat as you can. We're gonna bend the arms so that the head comes down toward the mat. Now remember, you don't have to be in a complete downward dog. You can be on your knees, still lowering the head down to the mat. Elbows out. So if you're on your knees, it's like a modified push-up. But otherwise, we will be in our downward dog, pointing our head, the crown of your head, down toward the mat. So you're gazing at your toes. Push up through the heels of the hands. Don't sink in to the wrist or the shoulders. We are almost there. That means 20 seconds or less. Good job, keep going. Two more. And come on up. Okay, so now we're gonna be standing up, balancing on one leg. basic movement is to lift your knee up and come down. So however you have those arms to keep your balance, that's what you do. It's all about balance. Lifting with your knee. Try to hide your foot behind your thigh. Now the little wobbliness in your ankle is called proprioception. That is your body's ability, or trying, to keep your balance in changing circumstances. Lifting your leg is the changing circumstance. So it's okay if you're wobbly through that ankle. Lift as high as you can. Knee out to the side, out to the side. Try to hide that foot. You're almost there. 20 seconds or less. Good job. Reach with those hands. Keep your core tight. Squeeze your glutes. That helps you keep your balance. Lift. And one more. Excellent. All right, so we're going back now. We're going to repeat that block. Repeat that block. And are you ready? Let's go. Side to side. So remember, you can go up and down your mat if you like, or stay in one spot. Reach, range of motion. That's what we're looking for. How wide can you make your stride? Rest. Okay, we've got 3 more, folks. 3 more only makes 1 minute. We got this. We got this. Ready? Go. Side to side. Use those arms. Make sure the heels are flat every single step. Reach and rest. Okay, folks, 2 more. 2 more. How are we feeling so far? Hope you're doing good. Stay with it. Go. You got this. You got this. Keep going. Keep going. Excellent. Excellent. Rest. Okay, folks, 1 more for this. 1 more. We know how it works. Time to intensify. We can do anything for 20 seconds. And go. Are you working? Are you working? You got this. You got this. Breathing heavy, I hope. I hope I'm not the only one breathing heavy. And rest. All right. So now we're gonna go back to that downward dog. Downward dog. You may use the same arms that we did before. Or something's a little different. So before, we had the crown of the head coming down, elbows out. This time, if you like, work those triceps. Try to get the elbows down to the mat. Inhale as you go down. Exhale as you come up. Always pressing through those heels of the hands. Try not to sink into your shoulders or your wrists. Try to get those heels as close to the floor as you can. Lifting those hips as high as you can. You're doing great. You're doing great. We're feeling this in those triceps. Triceps behind the upper arm. Woo. And we are almost there, folks. We got 20 seconds or less. And then we'll move on to our lower body. Good job, good job. And last one here. Great job. Okay, so now we're on to our other side. Other side. Base leg, use your arms. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. Now, foot, again, is trying to hide behind your thigh. But remember, you can always tap down, if you like, before your next lift. You don't have to have that foot up off the floor. Whatever's good for you, because this is your workout, nobody else's. But I do encourage you to smile, because if you're smiling during your workout, it's a lot more fun. Otherwise, it could just be work. Reach out through those fingers. Squeeze the glute. Remember that proprioception. It's natural for those ankles to wobble. It's natural. Almost there. Almost there. Let's do one more and rest. All right, good job, good job. So now we're on to our next Tabata. Next Tabata. Our Tabata here will be facing one side wall. We're gonna have our hand to the back leg. Then we jump up, twist, and other side. Now remember, you don't have to jump. It's all about range of motion, high and low. So you can step up if you don't want to jump. Ready, go. Good job, reach up, reach up. Use those hips to switch position with those legs. Rest. Good job, good job. How we feeling? Ready, position, go. Try to come down to a squat. Reach that hand to the back leg. Exhale, reach up. You got this. You got this. And rest. All right, folks. 2 more. How's that heart rate? How's that heart rate? Ready. Go. So remember, folks, if you've not been working out, take your time. Take things to your pace, okay? It's all about you. It's all about your style. Rest. It's all about your workout. We've got one more. One more. Are you ready? And go. Reach up. Come down in that squat. Reach for that back leg, the back foot, or the back knee. You just reach. And rest. Good job. Good job. All right, so our upper body. Excuse me. Okay, upper body. Nice wide stance. Come down as low as you can. This is a sumo squat. Knees bend toward the toes, over the ankles. Posture, nice and straight. Arms up, drop one behind. And now, we lean, lift, lean. Now here, I'm not using any weight. If you want to, you could use some light weights. Oh, if you don't have any weights, can of soup, bag of frozen vegetables, a water bottle filled with water, side to side, reaching as far side as you can, arms overhead, reach, Feel that stretch on one side of the body, contraction on the other. Squeezing those glutes. Reach. Keep yourself low. We're almost there. Almost there. We got this. Stretch. Exhale as you lean. Inhale as you come up. And now I'm gonna ask you, are you even? Do you remember which arm you started with? Okay, here we go. Lower body. Back to the mat. Back to the mat. Hands and knees position. Take one leg behind the base knee, lift up to the side. So this is a variation of what we just did in a standing position. But we're adding more range of motion by taking that base or that working knee behind your base. Lift that thigh out to the side. Again, your foot should be hidden behind the thigh. Lift up, reach behind. Get that knee down to the floor and bring it up to the side. Up, pushing up to the heels of the hands. Try not to sink into the shoulders or the wrists. You're almost there, folks. 20 seconds left. It's okay to look at that knee. Make sure it's in proper placement if you don't have any mirrors. Let's just do one more. And lift. All right, so hopefully you're feeling that in your base leg. We're gonna stretch that out, come back into a child's pose, and walk your hands in the opposite direction of your base leg or toward that working leg. Good job. Come back and up we go. Ready for our next Tabata. Back to those surfer jumps. I don't know why they call them surfer jumps, but that's what I've heard them called. Starting facing one direction, and then we jump to the other. Ready, go. Touching your back leg. Back leg. Reach up with those arms. Use those hips. Use those hips to change the direction of the lower body. And rest. Okay, folks, we got 3 more. 3 more makes 1 minute. We can do this. Go. Reach up. As high as you can. Reach. Jump. Come back to that squat. Reach for that back leg. And rest. All right, we got 2 more. 2 more, folks. Ready, go. Up, lift, lift. Remember, your option is a step up, tap back. Good range of motion and rest. We have 1 more, folks. 1 more. Are you ready? Go. Up. Up. Reach. Use those hips. Heels flat. Every jump. Rest. All right. Now, back to our upper body. Nice wide stance. Arms up and 1 down. Stretch and up. Lean. Up. Back. Come down as low as you can in that squat, that sumo squat. Knees bending towards your toes. Knees over your ankles. Reach, reach. As far as you can. Out those fingers. Press through the heels. Stretch. Lean as far side as you can. Really feel one side of the body contract. Other side of the body stretches. Reach. Exhale as you lean to the side. Inhale as you come up. That exhale allows you to bend just a little bit further. We've got 10 seconds left. So that brings me to the question, are you even? Do you know which arm you started with? Make yourself even and rest. Good job. Now, come down on that floor, all fours. Lift up and knee behind your base. Lift up, lower. Exhale, inhale, up. That knee is lifting directly to the side. Up, lower, lift. Try not to sink into the wrists or the shoulders. Pressing up through the wrists, the heels of the hands, and down. Remember, it's okay to check out your form. If you don't have mirrors, lift it up. Press that knee, that working knee, behind your base. Exhale up, inhale down. We're almost there, folks. 20 seconds or less. Lift, lower, up, down. 2 more. Last one. Excellent. Now lean back, rest back. We're gonna stretch out that base hip, taking your hands to the opposite side of your base leg, or the same side as the leg that you were just using. Wonderful. Come on up and pushing that mat a little bit out to the side. Next, and new Tabata. We're gonna start in a bent knee squat position. I want you to take one leg back and reach down in front of the opposite foot. Ready, go. Again, range of motion. Here is the range of how far back you've got that foot. Pushing it off into a lunge, or remember, you can take it as a tap and touch your knee instead. Rest. So whatever works good for you, take things, of course, to your level. It's your workout. Ready, and go. Keeping your base heel down, reaching those arms as you're tapping back or lunging back. Reach. Okay, rest. 2 more. 2 more. We got this. We got this. And go. Reach. Base heel down. Leg behind you. Try to keep your back flat. Back flat with the head of your hands and your feet. Don't look down. Rest. But I want you to round your back. Nice, straight back. Ready, last rung. And go. So I keep your back flat. Reach back as far as you can. With the head of the hands and feet. Better posture, better range of motion, better workout. and rest. All right, folks, bring your mat over, upper body time. Now, we have some push-ups here. Don't freak out. Push-ups are good for you. Okay, so you can start on your knees, body straight, your shoulders, hips, knees. Come down to a push-up, tap the opposite shoulder. Down, up, tap, down, up, tap. Now you can always take it to your toes if you like. So please remember, this is all about technique, form, and balance. Keeping that core nice and tight. It's not about how many you can do. It's about each one being the best that you can do. Challenge yourself, okay? So if you just do one this time, one on your toes, then next time, try two on your toes, okay? It's all about progress. It's all about making yourself better each time. And you know, some days we don't have it, and that's okay too, okay? But we need to do something. And sometimes, those days when we don't have it, those can be the best workouts. Are you even? Make yourself even with those arms. All right. Lower body for that progressive leg lift. Straight line, ears, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles of the top leg. Bottom leg can be bent if you like. Press your foot, down, lift, hold, down, lift, hold, 2, down, lift, hold, 2, 3, down, lift, hold, 2, 3, 4, down, lift, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, lift, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down, lift, hold, you got this, keep it steady, 6, 7, down, lift, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, on the way down, lift, hold, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down, lift, hold, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down, lift, hold, 5, 4, keep that foot flexed, 1 and down, lift, hold, 4, 3, 2, 1, down, lift, hold, 3, 2, 1, down, lift, hold, 2, 1, down, lift, hold, 1, down, lift, hold, down, lift, down. Take this top leg over, bend it, down to the floor, stretching out to the outside of the thigh and the hip. All right, folks, are you ready? Let's repeat that block. Coming back to that squat and back tap or back lunge. Ready? Go. Reach, reach. It's about range of motion, folks. Once you've got the range of motion, then you can try to make it a little bit faster. Go for speed. But range of motion first, please. Stretch, reach, rest. 3 more. Remember, 3 more makes 1 minute. We got this. We got this. Position. Go. Reach, reach, reach. So during our Tabata segments, we want that heart rate high. We want that breathing heavy. Stretch, stretch, reach. Okay, rest. 2 more, 2 more. We got this, we got this. And go. stretch it. Remember, looking ahead of those hands and the toes. So you have a flat back. Flat back. Rest. Okay, this is it, folks. Last one for this. But we still have one more round of the others. And go. Stretch. Look ahead. Flat back. Press through the heel of your base leg. Heel. Press. Press. And rest. Alrighty, back to our mat. Push-ups with that opposite shoulder touch. Ready? Remember, you can always go on your knees. You can go on your knees if you like, or you can go on your toes. Whatever's best for you. Or combine them. You can do so many on your knees, so many on your toes. Again, it is your workout. Looking ahead of those fingers. Don't look down. You want a straight body. Ears, shoulders, hips, knees. Don't look down, because that will round your back. We don't want to round back. We want to make sure we have a nice flat back, flat line, straight line. Exhale as you come up. Tighten your core. Push back into those knees or those toes. Sorry about that. Lift. Almost there, folks. Almost there. So do you remember which arm you started with? Gotta make yourself even. And rest. Good job. Now we're gonna lay on the other side. Other side. For that progressive leg lift. Straight line. Ears, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles of the top leg. Bottom leg can be bent if you like. Press your foot down. Lift, hold, down. Lift, hold, 2, down. Lift, hold, 2, 3, down. Lift, hold, 2, 3, 4, down. Lift, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. Lift, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down. Lift, hold, you got this. Keep it steady, keep it steady. 6, 7, down. Lift, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the way down. Lift, hold, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Lift, hold, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Lift, hold, 5, 4. Keep that foot flexed. 1 and down. Lift, hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Lift, hold, 3, 2, 1. Down. Lift, hold, 2, 1. Down. Lift, hold, 1. Down. Lift, hold, down. Lift, down. Take this top leg over, stretching through that hip. All right, folks, we've made it. We have one more block of Tabata. We can do this. So we're gonna take our mats off to the side, because for this one, we do need some floor space. We're gonna be making an hourglass. Or if you think about a vertical bow tie, we're gonna choose one leg to go side first. That'll be your lead leg. So we'll go side, up, side, back. Okay? So you don't have to hop. You don't have to hop if you don't want to. You can always step and go. So we're bringing it up. Use those arms. back, up, side, back, side, front, side, back. But remember, you don't have to jump. You can take it nice and wide with your steps. Whatever's good for you, rest. So now the other leg is gonna go side. So you had your right leg going side before, now it's your left. If you had your left, now it's your right. And go. Reach. Range of motion, folks. How big of an hourglass can you make? Reach, reach. Heels down. Up, up. And rest. Okay, back to your original foot side. How's that breathing? Should be heavy again. And go. Up, back, and up, and back. Wide, up, wide, back. Use those arms. Breathe. Even if it's heavy, should be heavy. And rest. All right, last one of this set. Taking your other leg to the side. Ready? And go. Up, back, up, side, back, side, up, side, back. Looking good, looking good. And rest. All right, good job, good job. Now, we're coming down into a plank. Come down into a plank. On your elbows. Again, you can start on your knees or on your toes. So we're gonna take your one leg out, tapping to the side. Or if you're on your toes, now lift those arms up, up, lift, lift. 4 more, that's 2 each. Back to the toes, out, out. 2 more each side. Keep that body straight. And hands. Lift it up, up. Good job, good job. Keep that body as straight as you can. Last time with the feet. Out. For this set, that is. Remember, we got 1 more set to go. 2 more each. Pressing up through those elbows. And your hands, look between your fingers. Don't look down, not towards your elbow line, but the line formed by the top of your tallest finger. And rest. Good job. Good job. And now we're gonna lay down for our lower body. Lay down in a T position. Laying down, arms out at your sides, legs down. Lifting one leg up, bring it across, up and down. Other side, lift, roll, up and down. Now the important thing here is that your shoulders are flat on the floor. Your goal is to reach your toes to your hands. Now remember, your hands are out at shoulder level. They're not up here, they're out at shoulder level. So we're lifting, reaching, up and down. Again, lift and reach, up. 1 more time each leg. Lift up and reach. And up and down. Here's your last one this set. Up and down and lift and lower. Good job, roll over onto your side. Push yourself up. And we have one more. One more round, folks. We can do this. We can do this. So making room for our figure 8, our hourglass, vertical bow tie, whatever you want to call it. Ready, and go. So we go side, back, side, front, or side, front, side, back. One leg goes side. Lift, heels down every single step. Use those arms, use those arms. And rest. All right, now we're starting with the other leg going side. Ready, and go. All right, folks, how we doing? How we doing? We have 2 more after this. Just two. Less than a minute's worth of cardio. We can do that. We got it. And rest. Okay, here we go. Last 2, 1 each leg. You can do this, folks. We've come this far. And go. Remember, your option is to take a nice wide stride. You don't have to jump. Whatever's good for you, it's your workout. Back, reach, and rest. Okay, last one. Last one, folks. We can do anything for 20 seconds and go. So remember, folks, this workout's gonna be about an hour long. That's a little bit over 4% of your day. 4%. Give it all you got. This is it. Last cardio. We got this. And rest. Excellent. Excellent. Now let's come back to our mat. Getting into our plank. Remember, knees or toes. Tap out to the side or on your toes. Now your hands, lift. Take those fingertips out at the shoulder level. Exhale. Keeping that body as straight as you can. Back to the legs, out. Try not to let those hips come up. Squeeze those glutes. Keep them in place. Engage that core. Back to the arms. Up. Bending those elbows. Hands under the elbows. Last one, here we go. We got this. How's that core feeling? 4, 3, 2. Now your arms up, lift. Gazing at that line formed by the tops of your fingers. And rest. Excellent. All right, laying back in your T position. Arms out at your sides. Leg up. Lift, reach for those hands. Come on down, lift. Now remember, this is not a Tabata. Most important thing here is that your shoulders are flat. Shoulders flat on the floor. And then we rotate through the lower body. You should feel a wonderful stretch in those ribs, reaching the foot to the hand, hands out at shoulder level. Reach and up. And also try to keep that base leg as straight as possible and as directly under the body as possible. Try not to compensate for reaching with your hand by lifting that leg up or making it leave its position of being straight under the body. Let's go one more each side, please. Reach up and lift and up and down. Wonderful. Give yourselves a great big hand. Good job. All right, so now let's go into some core work. As long as we're down here, let's take advantage of that. We're gonna have those knees bent, fingertips behind your ears, elbows nice and wide. So we're gonna reach the elbows to the knees. Reach, reach. Now use the legs, but don't rotate. Keep those shoulder blades up off the floor. Extend that leg a little bit above the floor. 4, 3, 2, go back to rotate, rotate. Elbow to the knee. If you can get the elbow to the knee, go to the outside of the thigh, outside of the thigh. All right, let's hold it still. Hold it still. Lift the shoulder blades up. Legs right above the floor. No rotation. You got this. Push the small of your back into the floor. One more round. Rotate. Using those obliques. 4, 3, 2, and no rotation. No rotation. Hold it, hold it. You got it. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Whew. But that doesn't mean we're done. Got one more thing for you for our core, and that's gonna work the obliques as well. Got those hands down by your sides, palms are up, legs are bent, knees, heels down on the floor. Lifting the shoulder blades up. Reach for your ankles. Now you can intensify here by squeezing the ankles and the knees. Keeping the shoulder blades up. Now if you're feeling pain or strain in your neck, just take one hand behind your head while you reach for the ankle on the other side, and just make sure that you switch every so often. Closing the gap on the side of the body between the bottom of the rib, top of the hip on the same side. 4, 3, 2, and last ones. And rest. Oh, you made it, you made it. Now let's do a little bit of a cool down, a little bit of a stretch. Want those knees up. Big circles in the air with those knees. You're massaging the small of your back against the floor. And let's reverse direction. Keeping your shoulders flat. Good work, folks. Good work. And remember, you didn't have to do everything, but as long as you did something, that's what counts. Now, we have those feet flat. We're gonna take our knees to one side, keeping your shoulders flat. Extend your top leg out, stretching out through the small of your back, but most importantly, keeping that back shoulder flat. Allow yourself to breathe deeply, adjusting to the movement. Now, release your shoulder from behind and taking your top leg back. Heel comes into your glute. Thigh is parallel to the floor. Pulling that heel in. Now, every time you exhale, try to bring your heel in a little bit closer for a deeper stretch to that quad. And release, cross that ankle at the opposite knee, rolling over onto your back. Now, deeper stretch here is to push on your out-turned knee, or you can lift your base leg up. Now, I say a deeper stretch, but we never, ever, ever take a stretch to the point of pain. Taking your foot here, big ankle rotations. And then reverse. And alternately point and flex, toe them the heel to the sky, lower down. Take your leg from the front up to the sky. Walk your hand to the ankle, feeling your stretch in your hamstring and your calf. Deeper stretch here is to extend your base leg, but again, never ever ever to pain in that hamstring. Breathing deeply, getting oxygen back into those muscles. Inhale. And as you exhale, release that leg. Take your same side arm overhead, stretching out through the fingers, press down through the heel, stretch that entire side of your body. And relax. Taking your knees now, bent, and shoulders flat against the floor. We're going on the other side. Extend your top leg out here, but again, back shoulder should be on the floor. That's the most important thing. Breathing deeply, stretching out through that lower back. Release your shoulder, roll over onto your side. Top leg back, heel to your glute, feeling that stretch in your quad. Every time you exhale, try to bring your foot a little bit closer to your glute for a little deeper stretch, but again, never to the point of pain. And release. Crossing that ankle at the opposite knee, you can push on the out-turn knee or lift your base leg up, whatever's best for you, outside the hip, inside the thigh. Big ankle rotations. Reverse. And alternately point and flex, toe, then the heel. Press your heel and lower your leg. Front leg comes up, walk your hands up toward your ankle. You can extend your base leg as long as there's no pain in your hamstring. Inhale. And as you exhale, release your leg, same side arm overhead, reach out through the fingers, press down through the heels, stretching that entire side of your body. Rolling over onto your side, coming up to a sitting position, legs out front, arms overhead. Inhale, and as you exhale, lean as far forward as you can. Relax your neck, head between your arms. And just like we did with those legs, every time you exhale, try to lower the upper body just a little bit closer to your legs, stretching through your spine, lower back, hamstrings, and glutes. Round yourself up, taking your hands down by your hips, chin down to your chest. Depress the shoulders. That's for your upper back and neck. Hands behind you, squeeze the shoulder blades, open up through the chest. Lift those hands a little bit higher for your shoulders. Coming out to your sides, press out through those palms, feeling the tension in your arms. Come around to the front, still pressing, opening up through the shoulder blades. Roll your shoulders back. Fingertips down, wiggle your fingers. Come back up and give yourselves a hand. Thank you so much for joining us today. Please check out some of the other workouts that we've got posted and hope to see you really soon. I miss you so much. Thank you so much and have a great day.